Welcome back, guys. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I definitely appreciate it, guys. I've been wanting to keep up with these vlogs. It's been a few days, but now we definitely got some topics to talk about, so I'll be bringing you some more vlogs. But I wanted to hit this topic right away because it just happened last night. So for you guys who have been watching the NBA playoffs, and for you guys who watched the Cavs versus the Hawks last night, we all saw history in the making. The Cavs got hot. They set a record for, the most three-pointers in a game, regular season and playoffs. And, it caused some controversy at the end because Charles Barkley had his thoughts on it. And we'll definitely talk about that here in just a moment. But let's not forget, the Cavs actually did this a little earlier in the playoffs where J.R. Smith got hot and they hit like 20 three-pointers, I believe, in a game. And I'm going to tell you, man, if the Cavs can play like that, if they can have that type of shooting effort more consistently, it'll be a very interesting series if they get to the finals and if they face Golden State. I would love to see that. I would love to see two teams that are hot and they both have the capability to shoot, because then you'll see who's really the better team. You know what I mean? So that'd be great to see, but who knows who's going to get there? You never know. You never know. It seems like the Warriors are going to walk away with it. Seems like the Cavs are probably going to do it, but we'll see. But anyway, let's talk about Charles Barkley. Now, if you watch the post game like I do, I'm just one of those sports nerds like that. I watch the post games and all of that, whether it's NBA or NFL or what have you. Charles Barkley said, listen, man, when somebody is doing that to you, you got to take somebody out. Those was his exact words. Now, it sounded very offensive at first because even Shaq and Kenny was joking around. I was like, man, you can't say that on national television. But he explained what he meant. I think some people are just taking it out of context when he said, take them out. He even said, no, I'm not trying to say you injure somebody, but you got to touch them a little bit. And Shaq and Kenny agreed. So to me, it's not as egregious as everyone thinks. They're basically saying, you got to let them know you there. Set the tone for the next game. Like, bump them, a hard foul, or check them real quick and let them know, look, y'all ain't going to do that to us. Because a good point that Charles made, most of them three-pointers were made earlier in the game, but at the end of the game, it's bench players just jacking up threes. Like, you just intentionally trying to set the record. You know what I mean? You got Damon Jones and James Jones and all these other guys. I mean, backup players, man, just intentionally jacking up threes. Mo Williams, which I respect Mo Williams. I liked his game early in his career. Now he's just a backup. But you understand what I'm saying? And Charles made a good point. He said, listen, if you LeBron or Kevin Love or Kyrie, hey, you can disrespect me. Y'all are pretty much superstars. It is what it is. But I'd be damned if I'm going to let these bench players come in here and disrespect us just trying to set the record. Very good point. I mean, it's late in the fourth quarter. I saw it. And these dudes just jacking them up. It's funny because Reggie Miller even said, you know what, Damon Jones is going to be the one that's going to break this record. And right after he said that, maybe one or two possessions after that, he hits the three. He was like, didn't I call it? So my point is to agree with Chuck. Yeah, man, first and foremost, you got to let these dudes know, listen, y'all got off tonight, but y'all ain't just going to punk us. Number two, Charles Barkley is speaking from his era. You guys who watched basketball back then in the early 90s, them dudes used to, you come down in the lane, you're going to get touched up. That's all he was saying. You ain't going to just jack up threes on us in our face trying to set up the record. We're going to take somebody out. We're going to touch somebody and let them know, sit down. So that's all he was saying. He definitely wasn't saying, take them out, literally blow somebody's knee out or nothing like that. Nah, I think it was blown out of proportion. So just my opinion. I agree with what he was saying. Yes, bad choice of words the way he said it. But hey, and let's be honest, I'm going to be fair. I'll wrap up with this. Some people don't like Charles Barkley, for whatever reason, I'm not going to get into some of the things people say about Charles Barkley. I'll leave that alone. Some of you may understand what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, what I like about Charles Barkley as far as certain aspects of him is I like the fact that he says whatever comes out of his mouth or comes to his head, he just says it. I like people that do that. Whether I like them as a whole or not is a whole different story. But I respect people who say whatever's on their mind because I do that. And sometimes, you might say the wrong thing. And like I said, maybe he should have been more careful with that, that initial wording of take him out, but he was just speaking, you know, from the gut, from the heart. He was saying what he meant, and then afterwards he cleared it up and he was like, nah, I'm not saying you injure nobody, but you got to touch him and let him know. That aspect, fully agree with Charles Barkley. It was a little disrespectful to just see these dudes just jacking it up, trying to get the record. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Great. It was great to watch though, because like I said, man, it made me think, wow, maybe if this Cleveland team goes up against the Warriors, that'd be a very interesting series, and I'll be very excited to see that. But there you have it, guys. That's all I got for you today. Stay on the lookout for more vlogs. Let me know in the comments if you like these guys. You know, like I said, I have no problem doing them. They're quick and easy, very simple. I like to do it, so just let me know how you like the vlogs, all right? That's going to do it for today, guys. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and I promise it will not hurt you to hit that like button. Until next time, guys, let me know what you think. Peace. Once again, guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Azure Effect. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys. Until next time, lights out.